Oversight will now begin. Trey, please call the roll.
Senator Thompson-Raider.
Present.
Senator Burnskether. Here. Senator Searpoint. Senator Coleman. Senator Fitzwater. Here. Senator Koenig. Here. Senator Rizzo. Here. Senator Roberts. We have a quorum.
We do have a quorum. Okay, our first bill to consider will be Senate Joint Resolution 87. Senator Koenig, we're ready when you are. Oh, hey, Travis. Senator, you just begin whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Maybe I was able to sneak in there. Maybe she didn't realize you were here. Senator Andrew Koenig from the 15th District here to present SJR87. What this is designed to do is to put some constitutional protections in Missouri's Constitution, protect the lives of the unborn, and also protect mothers if there's a risk of their life or physical health. Also, what we want to do in here is support mothers of their unborn children and children after they're born through non-profit pregnancy resource centers, and then also prohibit the legislature from creating new exceptions. Obviously, there's an initiative petition going around. This would be a competing measure and to give voters a choice in this. So I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Senator. Do we have questions for this witness? Or for this senator? I'm going to wake up in a minute, y'all. Seeing none, please call your first witness. Witnesses, please be sure to leave a witness form, and please let us know if you are for or against, and we're ready when you are.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman and members of the committee. Samuel Lee with Campaign Life Missouri. I want to go on record in support of Senate Joint Resolution 87. We submitted a witness report or something, whatever it is, online last night. I've handed out to the committee members an excerpt from a poll that was taken last month. Knights of Columbus commissions this poll with the Marist Group or corporation, whatever it is, which is a reputable polling firm. And they ask a variety of questions every year on abortion, but they ask some unique questions that you don't normally see in polls. Typically, you'll see, are you for or against abortion in these circumstances? As you'll see on page 12, the question that is asked, and it's not typically asked of voters, do you support laws which protect both the health and well-being of a woman and the life of her unborn child, or is it necessary for laws to choose to protect one and not the other? Typically, and unfortunately in this debate on abortion, it's mother against child, child against mother, and I'd have to say that probably both sides or all sides have been guilty of that at some point or another. This presents it not as a binary choice, but can we choose both? Can we choose to protect both the life of the mother and her child? And as you can see, 86% of American voters support protection of both. And you can see the breakdown between Democrat and Republican, but in every subgroup, a large majority, 80% or more, support laws that protect both mother and child. And that's what this joint resolution would do. In addition, on page 11, do you support or oppose pregnancy resource centers that are in place to help women and their children, et cetera? 83% of American voters support that. That's what this joint resolution does. Yes, it does present a choice to voters. If both measures are on the ballot in November, it present a choice to voters, and the voters will get to decide what laws they want to have in their Constitution. Madam Chairwoman, members of the committee, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you so much. Do we have questions for this witness? Seeing none?
Thank you. And Madam Chair, I will send a copy of the whole poll to you and to the committee members, so you
Okay,
have that.
and we'll get that passed, yeah, we can get that passed now. Next witness in support, come on up. Anyone here opposed? Anyone for informational purposes only? We are ready when you are.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members of the committee, for the record, Susan Klein, representing Missouri Right to Life. Just want to make a comment. We do support the language that is in the bill. Obviously, we do not support prosecution of women. We support the great work that our pregnancy resource centers do, but we disagree with the process. From that perspective, that's my statement.
What about
Senator
sorry?
Coleman?
What
proceed.
about the process do you disagree with?
We don't believe that putting this on the ballot is where this needs to go.
Thank you.
Anyone else have questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else wishing to speak for informational purposes only? Seeing none, do you have any closing comments,
No,
Senator?
thank you for the hearing.
Okay, this concludes our hearing on Senate Joint Resolution 87. We will now move to Senator Fitzwater and Senate Bill 975. Senator, we are ready when you are.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Travis Fitzwater, Senate District 10, here in mid-Missouri, just across the river, and proposing Senate Bill 975. This is the enabling language for the ballot measure that we voted through the legislature last year, which was an exemption for childcare facilities on personal and real property taxes. We have to have this language in our statute in the event that Missourians vote on that, which I believe is the first thing on the ballot this year, is that language for an exemption on property taxes if you have a child care facility. So just like all the other exemptions in this statute, this is kind of our exemption statute. We add the child care facilities. Glad to take any questions. Big need for them, I guess would be the point.
Thank you, Senator. Now, and this is what we heard last year.
We heard this bill last year, yes.
That's
I think
right.
the first
Thank you.
hill to climb was get the joint resolution on the ballot, make sure that that's available for Missourians to vote on. In the event that they do vote in the affirmative on that, then we'd still have to pass this language to ensure that the exemption is in place.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Do we have any questions for the senator? Seeing none. Anyone wishing to testify in favor? Please come up. Be sure to leave a witness form.
Madam Chairwoman, members of the committee, Samuel Lee with Campaign Life Missouri. Want to go on record in support of Senate Bill 975. This bill came through this committee. I think it came out, I don't remember if it was unanimously, but it came out almost unanimously and was debated on the floor briefly. There was some discussion about which child care facilities would qualify. The House has got a bill that's out there that deals with this same language. Representative Wendy Hausman and Representative Hannah Kelly have a committee sub that's out. Hope to get it debated. All I can say is that one of the ways to deal with the question of what child care facilities would be covered would be to define child care facility in the same way that the law defines it now. Which is in Chapter 210, I believe, and it defines a child care facility as a place where more than 6 children are being cared for, or more than 3 under 2 years of age, and which are also either licensed or exempt from licensure. So this would cover not-for-profits or particularly church-based child cares that are exempt from licensure. That's a proposal for this committee to consider to, in some manner, put that definition in here. And I know there's strong support for this. I think just some of the details can be worked out, and hope to get this passed, and hope the voters will approve Amendment 1 in November of this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any questions for the witness? Seeing none.
Thank you.
You so much. Anyone else wishing to testify in favor?
Good morning. Kara Corches on behalf of the Missouri Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and it's no surprise to this group that addressing our child care shortage is of utmost importance to our organization. So similarly to how we are strongly supporting the child care tax credit package as a critical tool to address this crisis, we also supported the SJR last year, and we think it's a really innovative approach of trying to increase the number of child care providers in the state and help working families and businesses. So we are happy to support this year and happy to take any questions you may have.
Excellent. Any questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you so much. Anyone else wishing to testify in favor? Anyone wanting to testify opposed? Anyone here for informational purposes only? Okay, this concludes our hearing on Senate Bill 975. And just want to say to the committee, we didn't get the bills, were not sent to us in time for the 24-hour notice for fiscal, so we will have to have a fiscal hearing, a quick one, on Monday afternoon. And we're, hopefully we will be able to do Curtis Trent's bill that was perfected yesterday on the Missouri Jobs Act, and then also Senator Luke Temeyer's policing reform, or bill that we just perfected this week. Does anyone have any questions on it? We're waiting on a time slot, but we think we might be able to do 2 o'clock. She may. We will look and see if we get that one also. Yep. Okay, any other questions? Seeing none, this concludes our hearing on fiscal oversight.